Hello YouTube, and here's another YouTube exclusive. We're blitzing them out here, trying to keep up this pace. Let us know if you've enjoyed this so far, video after video after video, or perhaps it's maybe a little too much. Blitz. Speaking of, oh bosh, Prowess Blitz. Let's have a fast one here. We'll see you in the deck tech. Oh bosh, Prowess, or just Prowess, perhaps even just Blitz. A deck that could be completely smashed by Chalice on one for those Red Prison folks out there. However, very, very fast. Those that enjoyed Infect may like this. Those that like the Burn deck may also like this. It recently finished top of a mock or challenge. It was a post on Twitter, and I've lost the Twitter, unfortunately. It was early in the morning. But we thought, hey, why not? Let's take a look at this. Now, what interested me the most about this is one, it could be fit on one screen with a gigantic list of one drops, as you can see here. But two, they've completely skipped even numbers. No Eidolons, no Searing Blazes, no Boros Charms, nothing in the 2 slot because they're playing Obosh as actually Companion. Now, I do recall reading that the Obosh Companion is here for the mid-range matchup, so we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, you have 12 enabling creatures that essentially are Prowess or Prowess-like abilities in Blister Coil Weird, Soulscar Mage, and Monastery Swiftspear. You then have a bunch of Burn, Lightning Bolt, Lava Darts, Flame Slash, Fire Bolts, and Burst Lightning. The idea is put a creature down, hit your opponent several times, and finish the game quickly. We're going to see how fast we can finish these. Let's get to the matchups. Let's play some leagues. It might be a quick one. We'll see you in match 1. Match 1. Let's find an opponent playing the Obosh Prowess in Modern. The other things that really definitely drew me to this, as we kind of talked in the initial deck tech, was actually the Bone Crusher and Seasoned Pyromancer here. These sets of cards I don't typically see in Prowess. You're just trying to be 1s and 2s. It's usually super low to the ground. And so seeing something that was, I won't say mid-range, but wasn't maybe the most optimal burn spell, or not the most optimal creature for aggro or aggression, it surprised me. Let's see how it runs though. First time out with it, let's play some Magic. We'll declare Obosh. 2 lands, creature. It's not a super hasty creature, but I think we're gonna keep. We'll see where this takes us. And don't be, the mirror. I guess I need to take care of their creature, right? I can't let them go off. That would be cheating, right? All right, Flame Slash to clear their creature past the turn. The mirror match immediately. Prowess is definitely a popular list right now. We've had some discussions on streams about this. And I think there would be an easy-ish way to counter this strategy. But that's not why we're here today. Alright, so I can Bone Crusher Giant. I can Swiftspear Blister Coil Weird. Can Lava Dart it twice. Lava Darting it twice is not unreasonable. I think I want to use Bone Crusher here. Use the Stomp ability. We're gonna try to play remove, and then when they're out of creatures, then I can slap in all of my my creatures and try to get them out. My opponent's also just stuck on 1 land. They do a crash through here, trying to find their land and miss. I'm not gonna use Fiery Islet yet. It's a painful land. Let's set ourselves up for some really cool turn next turn. So Swiftspear in, we're going to light up the stage, and that way we have so many cards available to us. We're only doing 1 point of damage here, but with my opponent stumbling on 1 land, this seems like an appropriate action here. So light up the stage, Spectacle. We now have another Bone Crusher. So we have another Bone Crusher Giant, which might be okay in this matchup. Just kill another creature here. We have a Wild Slash. If you control a creature with power 4, otherwise this deals 2. Let's go ahead and attempt a Lava Dart to maintain our Swift Spear here. They would need to fire off something right now. If they allow this to hit, we might be able to use Lava Dart again. This is 2 burn spells to Swift Spear and not to my face. I'm cool with this. Making the 2, and the Lava Dart's not even really a 2-for-1. Let's grab the mountain out of here. So this is the one that's on an adventure. This one can be played right now. I think I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm just going to go get a creature into play. I could stomp, but I'm going to just slap down two Bone Crushers over the next 2 turns here. We'll put the Blister Coil Weird out. And now we're going to have Fiery Islet, Cycle, Bone Crusher possibly, and just connect with the face. Opponent is a Kiln Fiend deck. A little bit different than our Prowess. Alright, we hit a Lava Dart. Let's cycle. See if I can do something easier than Lava Dart on this. The answer is no. That's okay though. Lava Dart. And we have plenty of lands here, so Lava Dart. And is it cleared? It is clear. I think I'm just going to fire off another Lava Dart, honestly. Just get the extra point in here. Untaps the creature as well. Just a nice added bonus. They're at 7. 7, removing this takes 2. I'm going to have another one. I'm good with this. Lava Dart's my weird. That's fine. Do we have a removal spell for Bone Crusher? We do, a Lightning Bolt. They're at 6. Go ahead and play our new Bone Crusher down, past turn. This threatens lethal, and the Swift Spear threatens lethal with a spell. They shoot Bone Crusher. We're at 19. My opponent's at 2. Soul Scar, Swift Spear. Let's go ahead and connect for 1. This makes a Lava Dart off the top lethal. This makes a lot of things lethal. They decide to kill it. They do the 1 damage themselves. They have now Stone Rain themselves. Lava Darts, me. That should be game. Fast, quick. Let's go to sideboard. Oh yeah. Let's go. So I'm thinking Cosmic Return is not the worst. But I'm almost tempted to just ship this one straight back. Blood Moon does nothing here. Obosh is our companion. The Relic would be nice if I knew if they were a Bedlam Reveler version. That I don't know yet. So, submit. Submit. All right, game 2, declare Obosh. They're not declaring anything. We have a 1-lander. All right, our opponent did the 1-lander. Is it our turn? Yeah, let's go for it. I feel like I can get away with a 1-lander a bit with this kind of hand. I have things to do for a few turns. And I'm probably on the defense anyway, being on the draw. They'll play a creature, I presume. That's the best play. When they do that, I'll go ahead and remove it, hopefully with a Burst Lightning. Now, they might have a Mutagenic Growth. If they do that, at least they're using it passively. So, Burst Lightning here, see if they have the Mutagenic Growth. And they do not. Excellent. Alright, second Fiery Islet. My opponent is going to take some damage here. I might just kill them through their lands. Dragon's Claw. Alright, alright. Got a few bolts here. Let's go ahead and put our Swift Spear down. We're going to have to fight through a Dragon's Claw. This is a card we do not have in our sideboard, but could be very good. I could even see a splash for some white for helixes or other things if you wanted to lose the Obosh. We'll see. They're going to take damage every time. So it's kind of negating their Dragon's Claw on their plays. Now on my plays, it's obviously, it's gonna not do that. Opponent abrades. And we'll slap down a Blister Coil Weird and pass the turn. Any attack that I do get in is going to do significant amount of negating of the Dragon's Claw. My opponent also only has 3 cards left. As soon as I find my second land, I open up this game pretty rapidly. Seasoned Pyromancer might actually be pretty good against this, as it will expand my board a little bit wider with tokens. And with my opponent taking damage every time they play things here, might be enough. Opponent decides to crash through. It's a cantrip. No damage. No damage. And plays a Soulscar. Alright. Let's scoot Soulscar out of the way, and I'd like to attack for 2, opponent. Now we could have done this after attacks to do the untap. I'm not in the business of doing that. I would rather my opponent actually attack me, because when I get that second land, I get to bolt for 2/2. And then we go from there. Soulscar Mage is played for my opponent again. In this case, I'm probably going to bolt. Oh, I could firebolt it. I think it's safer to bolt it again. This way, if they have a Prowess trigger, the Prowess trigger doesn't save it currently, unless it's mutagenic. Even if it was a Lava Dart, they actually don't have a way to play it twice. No mountains. Alright, they Lava Dart us. They take a point, undoes. They net one here, but they lose their Soulscar Mage. Again, we're defensive here. Ooh, we have a basic mountain now. Basic mountain does turn on the Lava Dart. My opponent can stop taking damage. I'm guessing they have a light up the stage. There's no other reason to just sacrifice your one land that's not hurting you. Mountain and light up the stage. So we can fire off another light up the stage. Mountain Lava Spike. This is good for them. They're getting past their mountains. This just goes to target player or planeswalker. I don't exactly know why they wouldn't just fire that off. Now they're going to have... Other than they want to gain one because they're going to use it off of a mountain, I suppose. Alright, Lava Spikes me. I'm down to 16. They're up to 21. We have another light up the stage. We find ourselves a Swift Spear. Now they currently have... Do they have a Lava Dart? The answer is no. I'm going to block. They have one card. Let's do a Firebolt here. Now, I could have connected and gotten the light up the stage for me going. But I'm going to take the opportunity to take their creature here because they have one card in hand. And their options here are just a mountain. We actually get to hit them and bring them back down to 20. So we're 2016, turn 8 here. Prowess via Prowess, bashing each other in. They play their land. They have 2 cards. We have a Wild Slash to kill our Soulscar Mage. That's fine. And we've found our second land. All right. Let's try to hit our third land here. We're going to Firebolt. We're going to light up the stage. Firebolt offsets the 2 spells that I play for Dragon's Claw. And this is just to try and get an extra land here so that I can get some creatures down. We do hit. We do hit. All right. We'll look good for next turn. I don't know what order these come in. All right, we crack Fiery Islet here. Lava spikes us. So here, I think my best line is probably Seasoned Pyromancer and get rid of some of the spells. My opponent hits another 2 lands here. So I could Swift Spear and do this again. I'm at 13. I got to be careful of this. It might be time to just play Seasoned Pyromancer, dig a little bit further, and then play Bone Crusher right behind it. Like we said, try to go wide because we've got a battle against the Dragon's Claw here. So let's go wide here. Let's ignore the Light Up the Stage and Fiery Lightning Bolt so that I have some more things to do. I'm going to keep the Mountain. Okay. Lava Dart doesn't really do anything. Neither does Flame Slash. Firebolt will with a buyback of 5. Gonna probably Bone Crusher this next turn. Land and 3 cards for my opponent. Let's hit for 4. And they don't want to kill the Seasoned Pyromancer. That just makes more tokens. That would be unideal. We're going to just play Bone Crusher because playing the 2 damage and then casting this card twice just doesn't do anything. So just casting it once here to get a Bone Crusher in play seems good. All right, my opponent's just holding tight here. I'm going to hit them for 8. We might light up the stage here. We have a Burst Lightning kicked. I think I do want to light up the stage here. I got to find another creature. No creatures. This is what, 5 flashback? We do 1 point. Swift Spear. Gain some life here. I'm going to hit this twice. I have a lot of mana, and killing this means I'm less likely to die here because I just need to attack basically 3 times. In we go. What is Firebolt? Instant sorcery. So I've got to fire it off now. We're going to fire it off now. They gain 1, but they lose 2. And then when I do this again, we have lethal. Because we have 8 in play. Alright, we don't have lethal anymore. Swift Spear. That's got to be off the top of the library, though. They hang back. Scoot this out of the way. And we got the concession. We got the W. We played through a Dragon's Claw as our mono-red deck. Blitz, Prowess, Obosh. Taking down the Mirror. Match 1 in the books. We'll see you in match 2 for this Fast League. Match 2. Here we go. Whew, that first one. That very first one was slugfest. But hey, we got there. We burned them out. And I think we just proved that Bone Crusher Giant's not too bad. Not too bad. Did we need to prove that? Probably not. Match 2, let's find an opponent. We have found our opponent. Let's play some Magic. All right. Oh, it's a Yama Killer. All right. Well, this is going to be no doubt a tough matchup. Oh, we're both playing Obosh. Oh, it's the mirror probably. All right, well, if it's the mirror, I kind of like my hand. Opponent mulls, I'm going to keep. Having more cards here might be beneficial to us. We'll see. Oh, look. Swifty. Do we think they have mutagenic growth? Probably not. I'll use a firebolt here first. Same strategy. Remove all the creatures. I don't think I'm going to bring in a Shattering Spree for that Dragon's Claw. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Here, Swift Spear, try to connect, light up the stage. I presume this is going to get killed. There you go. It being killed, I'll play now a Soulscar Mage and pass turn. We can just naturally play our light up the stage next turn. Ooh, mismatched. Mismatched. Yeah, this is the same matchup. Oh, it's the same matchup. All right, we got a couple light up the stages here. I think here we're just going to hard cast a light up the stage for the value that we can get. We have a bolt. We have a land here next turn. That seems fine. Next turn I can put Obosh into hand. They probably are going to do similar. We are going to hit Obosh on curve, though. They may not. And this may be the deciding factor here. I will block Skulls. Bit. I sort of want to block this. I want to block it because I don't want them to have like a light up the stage and hit the lands they need easily. But I guess this doesn't really change anything if I allow this through. We'll allow it through. Hold on to my Soulscar Mage here because I have the Bolt and the Mountain here. There it is, the light of the stage. They get 2 creatures. That's really good. All right, we've opted to put both in. We have a Blister Coil Weird as well. This is a not so good turn for us. Lava Dart just changed that drastically, I think. All right, land out of exile. I can Flame Slash, Swift Spear. I almost want to attack here and see what happens. I don't think they're going to do anything in response, though. We can Lightning Bolt, Soulscar, Flame Slash, Swift Spear, Lava Dart, Blister Coil Weird. I can Lava Dart upstairs. I could also get a light up the stage if Soulscar Mage connects. Let's go ahead and offer some trades here. Okay. So we get even another creature here. I think I want to take a Lava Dart. I want to take the Lava Dart upstairs so I get this light up the stage. If I'm not putting Obosh into my hand, what am I doing then? I'm just going to like flood out here with value. They get to play Obosh into their hand, so they're going to get Obosh next turn. Let's send the Lava Dart upstairs here. We're going to light up the stage to set up our next turn. Oh, shoot. I have 2 bolts. Until end of your next turn. Until end of this turn. So we'll cast this with the Swift Spear. I'm going to hit a Flame Slash on Soulscar. And I am going to go ahead and Lava Dart because I have 2 lands here. Lava Dart the Blister Coil Weird. Alright, we've cleared the pathway. We've cleared the pathway here. Part of me doesn't want them to have a land. Part of me does. This is tricky. Down to 14. Light up the stage. We've hit our mountain. We have a firebolt. We're going to put Obosh into hand. It's a pretty good turn for them. Pretty good turn. Gonna put the Sunbaked. We're going to put our own Obosh into hand. And I can, until end of this turn. I have to play Lightning Bolt, don't I? I guess we'll clear the Seasoned Pyromancer. They're playing their Obosh. I'm going to play my Obosh. I have a draw, though, after this. So, a draw is nice. They hit for 1. Elemental is not odd. It's even. Land for us. We'll play Obosh. We have to hope that they have no way to kill our Obosh before I get a chance to kill theirs. We have a redraw. They have 2 cards. Oh, it's a Bolt. Alright. That more than likely does it. Yep. Alright, first one to get Obosh out there did it. It's the mirror match. Oh, the mirror match. So we bring maybe Kozilek's Return in for the mirror match because they might do like a bunch of Seasoned Pyromancers. And what like Firebolts out? Like a pair of Firebolts. Because it's sorcery versus instant speed, which is probably important. I don't see a reason for Relic. I don't see a reason for the Obosh to come in. So, mirror match. Blitz wins this. Spoiler. I'm not entirely surprised to see Yama playing this. Alright, we'll declare again. See if they declare. I presume they'll declare. And they do, so nothing's changed here. We have 2 lands here. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. And we'll lead with a Blister Coil. So we are on the aggressor now. And we'll see how it plays out. Having 2 Lava Darts here could be interesting. Opponent has a Lava Dart of their own. We'll put Blister Coil Weird back. Go ahead, opponent. Now they could sacrifice. I could Lava Dart in response. 2 mana. Stomps. This is interesting because I can't get rid of this easily. But I could Lava Dart twice to save it. I don't think it's worth saving. Alright, we miss our land drop, but we have plenty of things to throw at my opponent. They're going to just play their Bone Crusher. We're going to go ahead and stomp upstairs. Really don't like the idea of having to double down on this. Ugh. Stumbling here. Definitely needed the 3rd land for the couple Seasoned Pyromancers that we have. I'm probably going to have to Burst Lightning and Lava Dart this. Which will be 4 damage anyway, but it's only 4 damage over the 1 turn. Which isn't a great feeling. Not when the match is all about the damage. They hit for 1, maybe more. Lightning Bolt. Honestly, if they flooded out, they're in good shape. They just put Obosh into hand. Looks like they did not. They're going to burst me. Going to bolt me. Oh, burst. And bolt. I need a land. I really do need a land. I don't see anything else that stops this. We do hit our land. All right, let's make some blockers. Make some blockers. I have 2 Lava Darts. I'm not going to fire them off with a Swift Spear here. It seems like a good way to waste my mountains that are in play. Fiery Islet for our opponent. 3 mana to put Obosh into hand. Obosh is going to be a pain. So we have Obosh to beat. Can I just beat this right here? Flame Slash Swift Spear. Play our own Swift Spear, a little bit of mismanagement on our part there. I'm going to only connect for this much. I'm going to hold this bolt as something to kill Obosh if they just land Obosh here. Seasoned Pyromancer makes a lot of tokens. Obosh, I don't think wins this. I get to bolt this and double down on Lava Dart. Bolt, Lava Dart. Kills that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. We're going to play Blister Coil. We are down. I think I've got to clear Obosh here or I lose. They're going to have a draw here for it. We're going to go ahead and kill Obosh. Oh, didn't mean to click that land, but that's fine. Not playing my Bone Crusher Giant here. Going to connect with everything. I've got a 4/4 back. It's really going to become a 1/1. My opponent goes to 4. Just about any burn spell gets this one for us. Any burn spell for my opponent gets this. Soulscar Mage. That's a positive thing. Seasoned Pyromancer. Uh-oh. And did we find a bolt? We found a Firebolt to hit my Swift Spear. Okay. I have found a Soulscar Mage. If I attack, they block, and take 2. In we go. I need 1 more point of damage. They need 3. They've got such a good chance to get this. A Flame Slash removes the Soulscar Mage and they hit for 2. 3 mana. They can't use Fiery Islet to bring back blockers. Cantrips. Ah, they found it. They found it. There you go. Blitz does win, and it came down to mere points in this game. The other one was a kind of a steamroll, but I think one deck getting ahead of the other could do it. There's an extra creature that would have gotten through. A Firebolt would have been good. It's close. We might have missed a point somewhere, and that could just be practice with the list. It's a good one. Match 3 coming up. We're on match 3. Supposedly, we're just going to play a Prowess League. Full Prowess. All Prowess. Wouldn't that be fun? 5 blasting each other with lightning bolts. 5 matches of it. We'll see. Match 3 coming up. We found our opponent. We're going to play some magic. Throw in some spells. Here we go. I would like the die roll. Yeah. All right, we got the die roll. We're going to show the Obosh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. They did not show an Obosh. We're going to keep this hand. All right. I don't know if there's a reason to lead on Soulscar Mage or Blister Coil Weird here. I'm just going to lead with Soulscar Mage. That seems like the correct... And that's what I typically see people play against myself. But leave a comment if you know which one's better. Ooh, a little bit of Aether Vial action here. Okay. So for this one, probably just a Blister Coil Weird to get things set up. Hit for a point, do light up the stage, and then hopefully hit a land and many other things. Perhaps a little bit of sequencing there if I hit 2 lands off this. I don't, though. Firebolt and Flame Slash. So I have a removal spell, and I have an extra burn spell. We'll take it. Aether Vial goes up to 1. Extra land. This looks like taxes. Thalia. All right. Well, in that case, these are both going to do about the same. Firebolt can be played later. So let's go ahead and Firebolt this. Scoot some things out of the way. We got a 2-3 and a 2-2. We're going to bash face. Got nothing else to do here. Attack. And go ahead, opponent. Put something into play. A Thraben Inspector. This was probably just going to chump block. It's probably not going to chump block. A little surprised by no chump block there. All right. Aether Vial on 2 coming in. We have a Leanin Arbiter. We have a Path. I can't pay for this. This has worked out really nicely for them so far. Do they wish to attack? All right. We hit another land here. Let's go ahead and attack. They've got to know that I have ways to remove their creatures here. So we can Burst Lightning, Thraben Inspector. This way I get rid of that in the future. Going to Bolt up here. This trades Leanin Arbiter. And I'm going to go ahead and cast with Spectacle or light up this stage. And we're good to go. Cool. All right, we have a land, we have a Seasoned Pyromancer, we have a clear board. My opponent has 3 cards plus a draw off clue. So they have 4 plus a draw for the turn. We have a new Thalia, although I'm not so worried about this with a Lava Dart. Player lands. Let's go ahead and shoot Thalia off. Let's attempt to connect. And I'm not going to fire this other side of the Lava Dart off here. I have plenty of lands, but I could use it for an X1 creature. So we'll hold Lava Dart in the bottom, in the graveyard. We've put Aether Vial up to 4. Are we going to Scavenger Grounds? All right. Well, I'm cool with firing this off. Take them to 9, lose our graveyard. This is fine with Seasoned Pyromancer showing up soon. Aether Vial at 4 has me a little bit worried. Let's attempt to attack here, see if they have any blocker. Looks like they do. Restoration Angel? Okay. Restoration Angel is kind of difficult for us to kill. So I'm happy to do a quick trade here. And then use Seasoned Pyromancer to dig out some more spells for us. I think this is the correct line. Keeping the board as clear as possible for all of our threats. Go ahead, opponent. This coming turn, we Obosh and Monastery Swiftspear, probably. Opponent's cracking the clue. And we have another Vial. So we have Vial on 4, and we have a new Vial and nothing else going on for our opponent. I don't think I can stay back here and think, oh, they don't have another Restoration Angel. So in we go. At worst, we're going to get 1 point in here. That's fine. And block over here. It's an interesting block. Oh, bosh. The block's there so that the Seasoned Pyromancer doesn't make tokens. This makes me think their hand is light on either removal or creatures at this point. It's probably, I won't say a land necessarily, but it's probably something that just really doesn't interact well. We've put Obosh into hand, and we have 5 here. They might attempt a Tech Edge here. Thraben. Non-basic land, so they can't Tech Edge. I got excited. Do we have Path here at Aether Vial? All right. Hits for 3. This is a pretty easy. Just slam Obosh here and attack with Seasoned Pyromancer. Pretty easy here. We're leaving the Fiery Islet into hand because the Tech Edge is available to our opponent, and we just remembered that it was non-basics. Seasoned Pyromancer kills Thraben Inspector. We have a 3-4. Ooh, we have another Restoration Angel. Oh. Oh, my opponent. Flickers Thraben to get another draw. Empty-handed, 6 damage in the air. They have a 3-turn clock. If I connect, I have a pretty much a 1-turn clock. Aether Vials go to every and all numbers. 1, 2, and 4. It's really good they had that Aether Vial in time, too. They don't have 4 lands yet. Opponent takes a draw. It's a land. Draws again with the clue. The only thing they can't play in is like a Flicker Wisp right now. And just hangs back. Hangs back. Alright. Fiery Islet, let's get rid of that. We have a Firebolt. Let's Firebolt a Restoration Angel. They can't flicker a Restoration Angel, and Flicker Wisp is not available. With another Firebolt in our future here and Obosh currently in play, I don't know if I need to attack. Attacking with Seasoned Pyromancer and losing it to Athalia feels a little bit awkward too. Let's just hang tight here. I think removing that Restoration Angel and then beginning to swing in will be good enough. Firebolt obviously could have gone upstairs, which is maybe what we should have done. But they could have put something in Sarah Avenger. If they would have put Sarah Avenger in and then they had some sort of anthem, we'd be close to dying. So let's just take the slower path. I see very little going wrong if I attack with everything. So in we go. Gonna threaten that I have a spell in hand. We're blocking a Seasoned Pyromancer. We're blocking over here. These all trade. We got like, what, a Flicker Wisp? Flicker Wisp, Flickering Restoration, Flickers Obosh. This is clever. Alright. We can Firebolt the Restoration Angel now. And then we'll get Obosh back and be in pretty good shape. So if we would have just Firebolted upstairs twice, we would have won this game. It's a lesson learned. Damage all upstairs, right? Alright, opponent's going to take a draw here. Aether Vials should stay at 2-3-4 at this point. I don't see any reason for them to change this at all. That way they can flicker in anything that they draw. So we're showing a little bit of our unfamiliarity with the list. Hopefully it doesn't cost us this game, because I think we're in the driver's seat here. Soulscar Mage. Let's play a Soulscar Mage. They could have a variety of things that could wreck us here. Let's hold steady for a turn, and then Seasoned Pyromancer. Some tokens back. So they had something on 2. This is probably Athalia. So yeah, if we would have blocked, we would have lost it to Flicker Wisp and Thalia. And I don't need to be losing Obosh here. Not when Obosh is going to do double damage. All right. And to me, I would say that at any point, if they had a path, they would just fire that off. We've attacked with a Flicker Wisp. Let's go ahead and get our Get our tokens here. Top deck is a... It's a land. Let's just pass back. I'm not going to play a land so they think I've got a couple spells here. Maybe make them hesitant to fire anything off. I am afraid that I'm going to bolt at some point and my opponent's just going to be like, yep, I got a path, and it's not going to do as much damage. So our double firebolt mistake here is costing us dearly. Opponent attacks for 3 in the air. Top of the library is a blister coil weird. Gonna pass one more time. Opponent's not playing anything. Has me worried what kind of spells they might have. They might be very defensive spells, though. Examples being Path. Flicker Wisp doing its thing. I hate to say I might have to kill that, but that's probably a bad idea. Light up the stage? Oh. Do I just attack now? Let's attack with Obosh. Let's get something going on here, right? Thraben. Man, maybe I should have been attacking with Obosh. I was too hesitant. We need to put the pedal to the metal. In for an additional 3 here. An additional 3. I'm looking for a bolt off the top. Nothing. Oh. Let's attack with Obosh. This is what you call flooding out. Flooding out like crazy. An additional Flicker Wisp would be rough here. It's just a Leonin Arbiter. I'm going to hold all of these lands. Okay, what do you got, opponent? What do you got? Just 3 in the air with Flicker Wisp. I know. I know. I understand. Give me a light up the stage. Light up the stage so I can hit a few spells. A spell, please. Not a land. Alright, let's attack with everything. We die in the air, so... We do 5 here. They can literally just chump block. And we do 5. Oh wait, we do a lot more because of Obosh. I think Obosh is disappearing here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The people that have been screaming at the computer to just slam in. I'm so sorry. Let's go to sideboard. Kozilek's Return looks like it's an okay thing, and actually Blood Moon looks like it could be useful here. I don't know. Do I bring 2 Shattering Sprees in for all of these Aether Vials? Perhaps. Lava Dart's okay here. Let's see here. Seasoned Pyromancer digs, but I feel like that's kind of like not the thing we need to be doing here. I'm going to also take a pair of Blister Coil Weirds out for 1 Shattering and 1 Kozilek. 1 more Kozilek. So this is a bit odd to take Blister Coil Weirds out, but I think that's the one that's going to die to Thalia the most. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The Blood Moons are here just as a way to really slow down our opponent. Slowing down our opponent is not a bad thing here. Getting up to Obosh. What's funny is because we have that ability to get all the way up to Obosh, as was clear with all of our lands and everything that we had. I think these are the right changes. Blood Moon, 1 Shattering Spree, and some Kozilek's Returns. Their creatures are relatively small. Let's get it. And nothing in our sideboard, by the way, changes anything with Obosh's requirement, so that's really nice. Game 2 coming up. Here we go. Game 2. We will be on the draw here, looking for 2 to 3 lands and some interactive spells. Maybe a creature. Obosh declared. This looks good. Creature, couple interactive spells. Let's play. We'll keep. It can't path me immediately, so that's nice. Well, they could. Ooh, top deck Shattering Spree. Let's go. One time. Alright, Soulscar Mage down. I have 4 of the 5 lands needed for Obosh. If my opponent doesn't do a whole lot here, we might just get lucky enough to play an early Obosh. Basic Plains or Blood Moons are no good anymore. Bonus Aether Vial. Man. Soulscar Mage into play. Attack for 1, pass turn. Oh boy, I wonder what they kept here, other than its 2 Aether Vials. 2 Aether Vials. Man, I should have brought more Shattering Sprees in. Probably wrecked this opponent now. We don't fire any of our Lightning Bolts or Burst Lightnings off because we have the Soulscar Mages. What I want to do is get to combat here and get past Declare Blockers. If I can get past Declare Blockers, I can either decide to go get Obosh or I can Burst Lightning and Lightning Bolt. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. So this is like Thalia? Oh, it's just a Charming Prince. Scries 2. Let's see where the Scries go. I can throw a Burst Lightning upstairs and hold Lightning Bolt. That'll save my Soulscar Mage. If they sack Burning Forge to try to keep things alive, then I can go again. 1 card on bottom, 1 card on top. I really wish I had a Stomp here. So we're going to go ahead and Burst Lightning upstairs. Prowess triggers happen. They may now sacrifice to keep Charming Prince, and I think this is worth a bolt. Clear everything. Ooh, I'm super happy about that. I'm super happy about that. This is a pretty easy go get Obosh, hold up Lightning Bolt. I suppose the Burning Forge here is just going to play the game of Fog a larger kind of bolt. Okay. Yep. Let's just throw Obosh in the hand. I'm not even going to go ahead and attack. We just lose something really strange here if we attack. I know. I just talked about being more aggressive. Give me a break. Okay, so we have Obosh coming down probably this coming turn. My opponent has 2 cards here. Just played a Scavenger Ground so they can get rid of my graveyard at any point if they needed to. Top deck is it's a card. Look at it. It's invisible. Ooh, light up the stage. Alright, we're going to slap Obosh down. If it gets pathed, it gets pathed. No attacks this turn, and then we're going to just open the floodgates here next turn. Aether Vials are at 3 and 4. They will go no further, I assume. Silent Clearing might be cracked here to try to find answers to Obosh if they don't have them. There was no path played at end step, so I'm thinking they have to top deck the path if they have it in their library. Aether Vial remains at 4 and 3. Land. 2 unknowns. So I lead with probably light up the stage here. Let's go ahead and lead with a light up the stage. Gonna start some Prowess triggers here. Get a Firebolt. A land. I suppose I can take the Firebolt upstairs. See if my opponent wants to stop that. The answer currently is no. Let's go ahead and attack. And I've got this bolt here just in case I want to throw that somewhere. Here comes the path. Here comes the Restoration Angel. Here comes the... What are we doing? Don't tell me this is a settle. Settle the wreckage? No way. Alright, I'm tossing the bolt upstairs. We'll see if they want to sacrifice the Burning Forge. No way. Settle. Well, let's see if they allow that to happen. Burning Forge here. I don't think I would let that happen. Oh, they let it happen. They're down to 6. Let's get some lands. I don't have hardly any lands remaining. They need to Scavenger Grounds here to take care of this Firebolt, because this is an additional 2. And although they just got rid of my Fiery Islet here, I'm okay with this, because we have very few lands left. Restoration blinks Burnington. Alright, no cards remaining. I've got to get through Burnington, so I probably need to hit about 9-10 damage here. Probably want to use the Firebolt in the yard as soon as I can. That extra damage will be important. We might not get a chance though. Scavenger Grounds? Looks like it. Yes. Alright, so they don't want the Firebolt being fired off. We're going to get hit for 3 damage here. Okay. Well, I got a couple redraws. Redraw with Fiery Islet here. We will Firebolt and then Firebolt, because we're in the late stages. Put them to 2 and pass the turn. 2 to 17. We've got 2 draws coming up here. We got plenty of mana to do some things. 1 Burning Forge to get through. Redraw for Silent Clearing for my opponent. Thalia is definitely not doing enough, by the way. Where'd she come from? Restoration hits. Bone Crusher. The absolute perfect answer. The absolute perfect answer. Preventing damage. Darn. We got prevented. Or did we? Or did we? We take it down. Match 3 in the books, right? I believe it's match 3 in the books. We finish it off doing the Prowess things here in Modern. We'll see you for match 4. A rather fast league, isn't this? Match 4 coming up here. We've probably really upset a few people. They're probably unsubscribing now. That's okay. You're loyal. You're still here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're still here. I'm not going to have many friends after this one. Match 4 coming up. Playing the Prowess. The only match we've lost was to the Mirror, and it looked like pretty close to the same 75. Let's see how we do here. Let's find an opponent. Blitz, Obosh, Prowess in Modern. We have found our opponent. Let's play some Magic. Here we go. Mid-card promo is our opponent. Obosh declared. Attempting to declare. There we go. Declared. All right, no prowess trigger. Prowess creature, not trigger. We're gonna go ahead and keep this and see how it runs. Opponent gets to play first. Top deck creature would be nice. We don't get a top deck creature. I'm going to go ahead and just firebolt my opponent though, and begin the countdown to 0. No fear, throw it at my opponent. This is what we're here to do, Blue Mage. This is Hallowed Fountains, by the way. This is what we're here to do. Let this hit you. It's 2 damage. It's okay. It's okay. Just accept that firebolt to the face. 2. 18. Pass turn. Your move. Go. There we go. Pass. Turn. There you go. You got this. All right. Blue, white. Firebolt. Rinse. Repeat. 2 damage. Accepted, opponent. They do. Pass turn. We got some damage lined up in the yard here. You know what, Snapcaster? I'm going to get rid of you. I don't really know why my opponent's putting the Snapcaster in here, but we just lava darted you. Go to the graveyard. 1 point of damage. Feels safe to throw at a creature. All right, we can play everything at instant speed now, so we're going to go ahead and play on my opponent's turn. We are now the Blue Mage. Opponent's got Cryptic Mana. We'll just start with a burst. You know what? Bolt. Bolt screams to me. Play Bolt. I'm gonna stomp them too. This might get a counter. You haven't had to fetch. You haven't had... I'm gonna just play a Bone Crusher Giant out. I assume there's a Cryptic Command over here. Oh, Logic Knot. Okay, that works. That works. Okay. Prairie Stream. My opponent continues their quest to not have to cast anything. They continue their quest to not fetch with anything. Pass the turn. Soulscar Mage and Blister Coil Weird into play. Go ahead, opponent. Path? Path. I'll take a land. We're close to Obosh. I hope they remember this. We're really close to Obosh now. Double path. So that explains a lot. So I could Burst Lightning Kicker here, or I can go get Obosh. Probably worth going to get Obosh and then seeing if we can get Obosh down and then Burst Lightning afterwards. Opponent opts and puts the card on the bottom. Alright, I'm going to threaten Obosh here. If we get Obosh into play, we're in real good shape here. Go away. Opponent opts again. They put the card on top of the library. Alright. Could be another Logic Knot. Could be a path. Could be many things. We're just going to slap Obosh down, see if it resolves. If it resolves and we get the turn back, we probably win the game. This will get another counter out. Counter draw. There's that Cryptic. So we have 2, 4, 8, 12 damage. So we have 12 damage. We just got to find the time to play it all. Another lava dart. Let's try a Seasoned Pyromancer here. The idea with playing this is I'll have creatures. Opponent Archmage Charms. The other reason is that bringing back the creatures with Seasoned Pyromancer will be really nice. The tokens will hopefully do enough damage here. Omen of the Sea. All right. Holding on to these Burst Lightnings right now. Being able to use them with the kicker would be nice, and this is a good example of when they're tapped out. They may not tap out too often here in the future, but this can also just be a series of quick spells. We have a Jace. Jace is looking at the top of our library. They put the card on the bottom. They did not like it. All right. I'm going to pass, use Seasoned Pyromancer, and then I have Burst, Lava Dart, Lava Dart, Lava Dart, Lava Dart. So I have 3. And by putting the 2 creatures into play, maybe I can get them to tap out a bit more. We'll see if Jace goes up again. They decide not to go up with Jace again. They go looking for their best draws. 5 mana to Fairy. That's fine so far. Draws a card. We'll get to untap. Plays a Plains. I'm not worried about anything that's happening yet. We have 10 life to get through. Just use this now. Seasoned Pyromancer. They're untapping. Cool. Am I going to get in for 8 or for 2? I think I'm going to. We'll give it a shot. Extra Seasoned Pyromancer is pretty nice here as well. Could make just more tokens. 2 at them. Let's see if my lovely opponent can tap out for me here. Yes, yes. Continue to tap out. Shall we go for it? Burst Lightning. Going for 2. Burst Lightning. Going for 2. Lava Dart. Going for a point. We do need this Lava Dart to resolve. If they were to exile it somehow, they do force a negation it. Lava Dart. Sacrifice. So we're a point short. I'm going to put them to 3 here. I don't want to sacrifice another land because I need 5 for the Firebolts. And we realize this after firing one off. They bounce a token. They bounce the other token. Plays a land. Okay. Let's hit a land here. Blister Coil. Try for a Seasoned Pyromancer. Countering this, we'll put it back in the yard. Counters. Play a Blister Coil weird here. Pass the turn. I presume another set of bouncing here. Now I want another land for our Seasoned Pyromancer. Oh, they decide going to 2 is okay. Mystic Sanctuary here. Picks up a Cryptic Command. Okay. Omen of the Sea to pick up that Cryptic Command. I could put them to 1 here. I think we can wait. Yeah, so if we were firing off that firebolt instead, they'd be able to counter it with everything they've done, but then we'd have another firebolt right after. Scries too with this Omen of the Sea. Yeah, if that other lava dart would have resolved, we would have been in good shape. The force stopped us though. Draws a card. So we got to get 2 in somehow. Picks up a Path to Exile here. Picks that up with Jace. So maybe my best draw here is actually a Lava Dart. We've decided to path. That's fine. So that gives us our land. Now I have a Lightning Bolt. We know they have Cryptic. We don't know what else they have. And we are assuming this because the Jace did. It's another Scry too. I'm going to wait until I can fire off about 4 spells here. And the next turn I get to Season Pyromancer anyway. So there's really, I don't see a rush here. My opponent will have several things here. They're looking at the top, and they actually put the card right on top pretty quickly. If it's a land, that's fine. Allows me to Season Pyromancer. Untaps. Land it was. Just pass the turn. Misty Rainforest can put another counterspell up on top. They should probably do a Force of Negation if they have the choice. Exiling a Lava Dart would be super important for them. Teferi and Jace go up here. Field of Ruin. Okay. I would like a burn spell that hits face off the top so we can get through the Cryptic. And probably another counter spell or 2. Season Pyromancer brings 2 tokens back. I think if they tap down our creatures, it's worth a shot. I'm going to leave Swift Spear in hand. I don't think that just changes this at all. Let's go and attack. Keeping in mind that I also have Firebolt here, so we have several avenues this turn to kill them. 2 creatures. We have a Snapcaster. Snapcaster is going to try to hit... Hits a path. Okay. Path 1, block 1. I'll take my land. Sure. Path and block 1. It's a shame we can't get the elemental to connect. Let's fire off a firebolt now at face. Let's see what they do here. Mana leaks it. Say no. Let's go ahead and play a Swift Spear down next. See if they want to do anything with their Cryptic. So next turn we have Firebolt, Lava Dart, Lightning Bolt, and maybe a Swift Spear attacking. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Oh. Oh, Terminus off the top. Well, that's clever. Okay, they Terminus. Don't have enough damage just yet. Draws a card. We know it's cryptic. Looks at the top of the library. And they put the card immediately on the bottom. Maybe it's a lava dart. Plays a land. Here we go. Untaps. This is it. I can feel it. I can do it. Spell? Oh, it's a flame slash. All right, firebolt for the win. Cryptic to draw. Going to attempt a lightning bolt on top of this. Ooh, we got there. Our opponent gives us the GG as well. Got there. Okay. Ooh, Blood Moon comes in for this one probably. And what? Flame Slash is out because that hits creatures. I don't see a reason to play Relic if I'm bringing Blood Moon in. Maybe Blood Moon's just not worth it here, and maybe I should be playing a Relic instead. A quicker Blood Moon could really help, though. It's definitely better than Flame Slash. So that's at least just 2 and 2. Maybe I don't go so hard on this. Because if we're stumbling around just playing a Blood Moon, my opponent showed us they have plenty of basics. And so Blood Moon's just to catch a few of the spells off guard, but I think we just main plan here, try to get under our opponent. We have several avenues to kill them. And see how it goes. This looks like an okay hand. We'll keep this. Swift Spear immediately, and then maybe a Seasoned Pyromancer. Very creature heavy this time. Could be good. Could be good. In for a point. We're going to make sure we squeeze every point out of this because this is super important. Getting every single point out here is gonna matter. The trick will be, when do we fire off like Bone Crusher? When do we Lava Dart? All right. So in response to this opt, I'm going to go ahead and Bone Crusher. I think this is a good 2 damage that I can get, and I can replay the creature. They force a negation. They lose a card here. They lose a Snapcaster, which is good because that's a blocker for this. We're probably going to convert Seasoned Pyromancer into 2 new cards. Extra island here. So we have Archmage's Charm as an option. Connect for a point. I think I'm just going to try to play the Seasoned Pyromancer here. If it gets countered, it gets countered. At least they're not drawing cards. Seasoned Pyromancer. Convert 2 lands. The other option was to pick up Obosh. I don't think I want to do that. There we go. Here we go. Okay. We got some things now. Omen of the Sea from our opponent. Scry 2. The Scry is... one bottom, one top. Land, probably? Path? Alright, they path. We get an extra land here. We don't get Seasoned Pyromancer. He didn't get us anything else, so just 2 extra draws there. We'll take it, we'll take it. Alright. Swift Spear in. I'm going to, on their turn, try to do double Bone Crusher Giant. I know I'm not getting all the Prowess triggers, but I could get easily blown out, I think, by... easily blown out here by a simple Cryptic Command, counter, and bounce the Swift Spear. Gonna go ahead and scoot the Snapcaster out of the way. I'm gonna do this with a Lava Dart. I still can use 2 Bone Crushers next turn. See what this op does. I feel like I'm in an okay spot here. Put the card on top and they drew it. Oh, it's Terminus. When they use this Terminus here, I think it's just fine to go ahead and do a set of Bone Crushers here. Prep ourselves for next turn. And this way, if they have a Force plus an unknown card, we would kind of wipe them out of their cards. It didn't look like they did, though. So, in for 4, lose one of our creatures. Lava Dart in the yard, Lava Dart in hand. Fields. Because we don't have a Prowess creature, I might just Lava Dart here at end step. Every little point's going to matter. Now, if I draw a Swift Spear, it's a little rough. Bone Crusher, expecting a counter. No counter. Swift Spear. In for damage. Not going to sacrifice lands this turn. My opponent seemed to be F6 there. We'll get it with the following turn here. Omen cracked. Scries 2. Puts both on the bottom. We're looking pretty good. Flooded Strand. So they can now pick up Terminus and opt it. Let's go for an attack first. I might just take the 5 here. That's half the life total. I don't need them to randomly get this Terminus and get us here. Mystic Sanctuary, pick up Terminus, opt it. It's gotta be it, right? I'll just slap down another Bone Crusher Giant here. We don't lose anything extra to this. Ooh, we're Crypticing. I don't believe I played a land for the turn. I wonder if I light up the stage. They're going to return this, draw the Terminus, plays the Terminus. Okay. Let's play. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and play our light up the stage, try and hit a land. Alright, I don't hit a land, but I do see a Blood Moon here, which is pretty tantalizing. Not to mention the Swift Spear is an okay card to see there. Mystic Sanctuary is replayed. What do they want? If they put Terminus on top, I assume they have a draw spell. If they put like a counter spell on top, I still assume they have a draw, but I can maybe play a creature instead. This one's coming down to the wire. Puts a Cryptic on top. Puts a Cryptic on top. All right. Let's not play the land just yet. Let's attack for a point. Boots up Colonnade here. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Let's hit Colonnade once here. And then I can hit upstairs once. And then we trade. And since I know they're drawing a Cryptic here, I just smash a Blood Moon down. And that stops the Mystic Sanctuary from being really bounced. They have to bounce a Blood Moon here. So they have a Cryptic in hand. We know this. Let's play Blood Moon number 2. They can counter and bounce my other Blood Moon and get a turn here. with an extra white mana. I don't know if they need that extra white, though. So they counter and bounce 1 card. I don't know what they could possibly want. But maybe they're just trying to get this Blood Moon here. So they mana leak it. Kicker's 4 for 4 damage here. We'll hold for a turn. Opponent's got 1 card. Colonnade. Say turn to play Bone Crusher, probably. Bone Crusher played. 1 card to beat. Oh my gosh, they've got it. What is this? Oh, Logic Knot for 3. Okay. Next turn, I probably just fire off Burst Lightning for Kicker and put them to 4. We got Colonnade bashing in. They can just block the Blister Coil weird. Let's go face here. Cast with Kicker, hoping that their last spell is not a counter. It doesn't appear to be. Got 4 to go. It's time to pick up Obosh. I love how my opponent is like, nope, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go ahead and slam a creature out. It's not a scary creature. And now that we've put Obosh in the hand, they're probably worried about that. Colonnade's on defense again. Soulscar. Let's attempt a light up the stage. Let's set ourselves up next turn. Surely there's a counter spell somewhere in there. Blue Mage. Counter spell. Maybe they're trying to hold a Terminus. Maybe they got that opt. Counter tap all creatures. We get to untap with our Blister Coil weird. Opponent does this at just not quite the right time. Attack for 2, pass turn. Needed to allow the untap trigger to resolve. 4 mana, 5 mana, 6 mana, Terminus. Okay. Bolt. That'll do. Firebolt. Do you have a counter? Force a negation? Nope. There we go. Taking down Blue Mage. Enough damage. The Firebolts really did a considerable amount of work. I'm more surprised by them than I thought I would be. There you go. Prowess taken down. Match 4. We got 1 more to go. Match 5. We'll see you there. Match 5. We got the final match here. We're currently 3-1, losing only to the mirror. Getting it done. Let's see if we can clean this up. 4-1 here with Prowess. That would be great. Good showing for our first time out. With the mono odd numbers. Yeah. So let's say 1 CMC stuff, but no, they've got some 3s as well. We've found our opponent. Let's play some Magic. Final match. And let's play first. Obosh. Alright, creature heavy. I don't mind, though. Swift Spear attack Soulscar Mage. Maybe I do Soulscar Mage then Swift Spear. That's probably smarter. If I top deck a Bolt, I do a lot more that way. Let's try Soulscar, then we'll do Swift Spear. So I'm attacking for 2. Oh gosh. It's Tron. Okay. We should be quicker, I would think. We'll find out if we are, though. Doubling down on Swift Spears here, hitting for 3. A Bolt off the top plus the Bone Crusher Giant would certainly be a lot of damage. And our opponent has Tron on turn 3 off their expedition map. Let's play a Blister Coil Weird. We'll attack. We're going to just do 3 this turn and pass. If they play Karn here, I get rid of the mountain. And we're trying to use the Prowess triggers on as many creatures as possible. I feel like my opponent forgot to do the expedition map. And that might cost them here. Big time. Big time. Snow-covered forest for our opponents. Oh no, opponent. Ancient Stirrings. Worm Coil Engine. That's going to be pretty good. Alright, we've literally missed several spells here. However, going to prowess all of this up. I don't get to slam the Bone Crusher Giant in, but I do hit for 8. What I can do in this coming turn is if I have a spell, what I can do is kill the creature that it blocks if they block weird. If I get a 2 mana spell, we'll see. I think it's Worm Coil. If they have Ugin though, Ugin down tick is pretty good too. It looks like Worm Coil though. Yep. Alright. Need a spell, a bolt off the top, please. Ooh. Walking Ballista is really good for them. Alright. Well, we're going to play Bone Crusher Giant and pass turn. My opponent gets to hit us for 6. Gain some serious life total here. We didn't hit one more burn spell, so we're going to have to beat Tron probably in game 2 and game 3. I'm a little concerned about where this Worm Coil is going to take their life total here, but maybe we'll be okay. They attack. I'm not going to wing to block. No reason to. 10 to 14. Seasoned Pyromancer or light up the stage off the top in 2 spells could be it. So we're not out of it. They could pump this up twice, make it a 3/3. Doing a 3/3 can kill something. Expedition maps are a choice here. Doing this, they get 7 mana again, so they can only pump Walking Ballista once. Oh no, it's 8. It's 8. They get another tower. Plays a 4/4 Walking Ballista, which is really good. Alright, well, I guess I'll attack and see what happens. Puts one here. Puts one here. We're passing to see if they'll shoot Blister Coil Weird for me. And they do, so I'm going to go ahead and stomp now. A lot of triggers here. A lot of triggers. Would the math have been different if we fired off earlier? That I cannot answer. They shoot our Blister Coil in response to Prowess triggers. Everything else goes off here. We hit them for 2. This is through, this is through. This is going to put them to 2. They can't shoot Bone Crusher. Play new Bone Crusher. Okay. So Flame Slash, and I feel like maybe like Firebolt comes out, and we just put all those Shattering Sprees that we had. I was kind of wondering what those are for, and I think I figured it out. So they can go back up to 8 here with a Worm Coil. They can double pump Walking Ballista currently. If they have another land, they can triple pump Walking Ballista. I'm not going to block once again. We're going to go down to 8 probably. Down to 8. 8 versus 8. It's a close one. What do you got? Probably contemplating whether they pump or not. Bone Crusher Giants by themselves are lethal. We need a spell. Definitely need a spell. Preferably one that might give me a second spell. Lava Dart wouldn't be bad right now. 4 mana. Pumps Walking Ballista. We have 7 mana remaining. Is this Karn? Don't be another Worm Coil. Pump Ballista again. Sylvan Scrying. Goes and gets another tower. Has 8 mana now. Can pump Walking Ballista 2 more times here. Making Walking Ballista a 5/5. Sorry, a 6/6. Man, this guy's getting beefy. Shoot Soul Scar Mage twice. Probably shoot Swift Spear twice. I don't know. I'd be careful, opponent. Be careful. Seasoned Pyromancer is interesting because this could give me the 2 spells I need. It's a good top deck. Looking for some spells. No lands, only spells. Let's go. Draws 2. And? So light up the stage. Let's attack to make light up the stage cheaper. We're going to get through with probably 4 damage here on the Bone Crusher Giant. Walking Ballista blocks Bone Crusher. And then shoots Swift Spear. If they let 5 through, that's really dangerous. Shoots other Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Because it's not a targeted spell. It's pretty good. Pretty good play. Shoots me for 1. We do connect for 1, though. I need some really nice things here with this light up the stage. Not sure I have enough damage just in spells. Oh gosh, it's 2 lands. It's 2 lands. Alright, we play on though. Seasoned Pyromancer could do some blocking against the Worm Coil. Remember, we have Obosh to go get. Oh, we should have gotten it. Oh my gosh. I even say what we can go get. I'm going to act like I have a spell here. Sylvan Scrying. Don't Ulamog me. We'll act like we have a spell. We can Obosh and play Obosh anyway if we whiff. Oh no. Don't be another Walking Ballista. Karn. Uses Sanctum, goes and gets something. Karn can down tick now and kills Seasoned Pyromancer. They attack for 6. I need a Lava Dart probably off the top to win this. And even that may not be enough. They went and got another Worm Coil, it looks like. They exile a Bone Crusher Giant instead of Seasoned Pyromancer. I guess it's less damage. Worm Coil. Even if I went and got Obosh here, I'm not seeing it. Now we could have blocked so that I have more chump blockers. Blister Coil Weird's not going to do it. I'm at 1. My opponent's going to go away with the life total. We're going to go ahead and concede. We'll go to game 2. Whoa. Whoa. Burst Lightning. We needed spells sooner. Sooner. Alright, some Shattering Sprees in, Blood Moons in. We can get rid of the Flame Slashes. Those can go away. I'm going to take 2 Blister Coil Weirds out. I'm on the play. I'm going to take... Let's go with like 2 Shattering Sprees. Right? Take out 1 Bone Crusher. No, take out 2 Seasoned Pyromancers. Right? Do I want a lot of the Shattering Sprees? I kind of want it on turn 1 here to stop things, or turn 2, 3 to kill Worm Coils. I don't need to draw it in the top, right? You're probably supposed to bring all 4 in. I'm going to just do 2. I'm going to do 2 with some Blood Moons here. Let's play first. Obosh declared. Tron Raid Boss to beat. This hand I can't keep. It's a 1-lander. If I keep a 1-lander, I'm going to stumble. We've seen that already. Alright. Do I like this enough? Keep Ditch a Sunbaked Canyon. Hope to draw for Seasoned Pyromancer. Play Soulscar. I don't know if this is fast enough. But if I go down again, I'm not seeing myself get enough damage. This has to be the Blood Moon matchup. Soulscar Mage played. On you, opponent. There we go. What are we leading with? Urza's Mine, Sphere. Bonus Firebolts. Let's just hit for as much as we can. Let's try this strategy. Firebolt, Soulscar. Firebolt, Soulscar, Prowess. Hit for 3. 13, my friend, over there. Cracks the Chromatic Sphere, uses an Ancient Stirrings, finds probably a Tron piece. Power Plant will more than likely play said Power Plant. Wonder if they have Tron. I wonder. Chromatic Star. Let's go ahead and burst. Soulscar Mage trigger. Light the stage. Lava Dart and Shattering Spree. If I was able to cast the Lava Dart, we'd be in good shape. Shattering Spree might be really nice too. If I top deck a land, I wonder if I'm supposed to... I guess I'm just supposed to do Lava Dart twice. This will be 3, this would be 2. That'd be 5 damage. Alright, opponent taps mana here using Chromatic Star. We've found Tron. We have 5 mana here. Thragtusk. Dang. Now what am I supposed to do? So I do hit my land. Definitely going to at least Lava Dart here, so it's in the bin. Or do I Seasoned Pyromancer here to find outs to Thragtusk? Wish we had a Blood Moon here. Or a Pillage even. Lava Dart Thragtusk to shrink it. We'll play Seasoned Pyromancer next turn. I will not attack with Soulscar Mage at this point. Trading Soulscar Mage with a 4-2 Thragtusk and they get another 3-3 doesn't feel right. Although that trade might be okay if they play like Ugin, Ulamog, or Karn here. Or if they play a Blast Zone. 8 mana? Ugh. Is this how it ends? We just get steamrolled by Tron? It's looking like that. 4 damage in here. Ugin can down tick now pretty much to clear anything for the next several turns. Because anything that I have is 1 or 3. We'll use Seasoned Pyromancer to draw cards. If I get an Obosh. Oh look, Shattering Spree. If I go get Obosh here, is that like the winning line? I don't know. They have so much mana now and they've got an Ugin that just removes everything we play. Not looking good. I think this is the end of the ropes for our Prowess journey. Although I'm not too disappointed with our end results, if this is how it does end up. Shoot Seasoned Pyromancer. They do this by down-ticking instead of up-ticking to exile it. They attack for 4. This is just it. This goes up again. Obosh. Door shutting fast. 4 mana. Ho ho ho. It's shutting real fast. Karn the Great Creator goes and gets. I think if they go get Wormcoil, we can concede. I know I have the Shattering Spree. It still makes 2 tokens. It's a Liquid Metal Coating. I can kill Liquid Metal Coating. This is something I can do. Cycles a Wilt. Plays a land. We're at 12, 3, 7. Suppose I can stomp this if I wanted to. Activate this real quick to see what else I pick up. Maybe if I had 2 haste threats and then a lava dart, I could attack with the 2 haste threats, ping them for 1, and then use lava dart. That'd be an additional 3 upstairs with lava darts, an additional 3 across 2. That'd be 6. Their base power is 7, 8. Wouldn't be enough. If I had 3 hasty threats. My opponent goes and gets a Walking Ballista off their Karn. We have an uptick of 3. We have an attack of 3. That puts me to 6. My opponent's able to generate a 4/4 Walking Ballista. I know I used my Shattering Spree, but I used it on a Liquid Metal Coating. Even Shattering Spree this next turn. The end is here. Prowess going 3-2 here. We can go ahead and concede off this top deck. Let's see what it is. At 9. At 6. Lava Dart. That'll do it. 3-2 overall with Prowess, Blitz, Obosh. Not bad for our first outing and definitely a strong list. We'll see you in the conclusion for our thoughts. Obosh's Prowess, a champion deck. It did very well, winning either the challenge or the MOCs. I can't recall which one, but it's top of its game, and it's everywhere in Modern. The list has got to be close to optimized. There's probably a few variations where you don't play Obosh, you play 1s and 2s. This one tries to do that to correct some of the mid-range lists that you might have trouble with. So for that, I do appreciate that Obosh is in here, and I appreciate the 1 to 3 curve here with Bone Crusher and Seasoned Pyromancer as options for that, just pushing the deck over the top for when you're against something that's a little more mid-range, maybe a little bit of life gain, and so I commend the deck for that. What I like also is because it's not so reliant on 1-drops, I say that with 28 1-drops, but because it at least has some of the Seasoned Pyromancers and Bone Crusher Giants, a Chalice on 1 won't hurt it as much as the Prowess list that's just 1s and 2-drops. So that's a benefit to it. The other benefit is because it's strictly mono red versus a burn that could be Boros, Blood Moon can be used. This sideboard, I don't know what it's doing. I guess it's graveyards, artifact based, and then lands matter like Tron and Amulet. That would be my guess. And so it's really nice to have just 4 ofs. It makes actually sideboarding a little bit easier as your first few times out, but not knowing when those come in and when and how much you take out and whether you take burn out, whether you take creatures out, can be a little bit difficult as you learn the list. 3-2 overall, though, I think it's been a blast to play. It's definitely very quick, and I enjoyed it. Hopefully you would as well, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked, consider subscribing to get that notification, and we'll see you in the next matches. Take care.